What's up, beautiful Virgos? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Another Virgo channel, and this is another Virgo reading. Let's get started with a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. This is going to be for June 2024. Keep in mind that this reading may not resonate with you. Only take what feels right and leave the rest for someone else. Please hit the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. Personal readings are available. Check the description box down below. I have a website that you can go check out if you'd like a personal reading with me. Your channeled messages for the month of June are let them and remember who you are. So let them be whoever they want to be. Let them act however they want to act. For some of you, I'm being told to let them spoil you, to let them shower you with compliments, to let them adore you, to let them love you. That's going to resonate for some of you. For others of you, I am getting this message of let them underestimate you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them count you out. Let them abandon you. Whatever these people are choosing to do in your life, let them. I'm hearing don't chase. For some of you, that's a message, don't chase them. Whatever you chase runs away. For some of you, I am channeling that if this has to do with a masculine energy, give them space, let them take their time away from you. I'm hearing that they won't take longer than 8 weeks. Give it 8 weeks. If they don't come back after 8 weeks, then set them free. It's probably done. But 8 weeks, I'm hearing that's how long it's going to take for this person or this masculine energy to process their emotions. And they may talk or date or fill their life with other meaningless things in the 8 weeks time period, but at some point they're going to realize that they miss you, and then it's up to you whether you allow this person back into your life or not. I'm just channeling that very specifically. For some of you, let the masculine energy take 8 weeks time, give them 8 weeks to process their emotion, and then they'll miss you. Okay, that's for some of you. But the overall energy for June is let them. Let people be who they're going to be. Let people make the choices that they're going to make. Let them. Be okay with that. And then remember who you are. That's something that keeps coming up for me. I keep getting this message. Spirit's like, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. So it feels like in June you're going to be remembering who you are, or that's also a focus for you guys. Oh, also, I have this really ugly sty right now. I feel like I can't catch a break. But it is what it is. All I can do is laugh about it at this point. There's been so many minor inconveniences and so many like little things that have been happening to me for the past few months that I'm just choosing to laugh about it and not get too upset about it. I had a cold sore in April. I had a cold sore in May that was like 2 weeks long. I have this sty now that came out of nowhere. I've literally never had a sty before, so this is fun and different. The reason I'm bringing this up, though, is because if you have a sty right now, we're literally in the exact same timeline. So you're not alone, babe. It's you and me against the world. We're in this together. We're on the exact same timeline. It really does feel like there's just a lot of purging coming up right now. And I also looked into the spiritual meaning of styes, and it does talk about some sort of like emotional blockage, and it makes me feel like I haven't been processing some of my own emotions. I've just been kind of like pushing them to the side and pretending that they don't matter, and then the sty popped up. So that could be a spiritual meaning for some of you as well. A lot of times things will happen with our health. Things will manifest with our health whenever we're not addressing our spiritual self and whenever we're not addressing our emotions. So that's something that's coming up right now too. Some of you might have styes or cold sores. It's totally fine. Your body is just purging. You'll get over it. It'll heal. But remember who you are. I wanted to look into the cards because I feel like some of you are going to be having a lot of dreams, especially those of you who have been quitting weed recently or who did quit weed or quit smoking anything in general. I'm seeing like a lot of dreams, like a very active dream space, and it might be making some of you want to like smoke again. But I'm hearing stay strong. The dreams will subside too, or you're going to get a lot of answers or clarity in your dreams, so try to keep a dream journal or pay attention to the dreams. But I have been having a lot of dreams lately, and I haven't been writing them down because I didn't really want to remember them. But Spirit is saying that there are some like key pieces of information in your dreams in the month of June, so try to write them down, keep a dream journal, try to pay attention to what your dreams are trying to tell you. But I am getting that for some of you, you might be getting dreams about who you were in a past life this month, and that's part of this whole remembering who you are thing. Some of you might be doing meditations this month that are part of like remembering who you are, things like that. I'm seeing some of you going on a retreat or getting invited to some sort of retreat or going to some sort of like session. Like it's like, it feels like a spiritual session. Some of you are going to some sort of spiritual session. It might just be like a one-day retreat type of a thing, or it could be like a weekend or a week. I don't know. But I am getting this energy of like a spiritual retreat. Whether you're going on one or not, it feels like June is a spiritual retreat for Virgo. I'm seeing some of you going into like a dimly lit environment. There's candles, there's people, there's tarot readings, there's people doing yoga, there's people doing meditation. I'm not sure if you're leading this or if you're going to this or being invited to this, but I am seeing that for some of you. And I feel like there's nothing for you to be nervous about. Everyone in that space is there for a reason to help like spiritually ascend and to help deal with their emotions, process emotions, and get to a higher vibration. So nothing to worry about if that is you going to that situation. You're all on the same page there. But I wanted to pull a tarot card or a few to see if I can help you remember who you are. Because I feel like I'm having this problem too, where Spirit's like, remember who you are, and I'm like, okay, but I think I know who I am, or I thought I did, what are you talking about? And then I'm like, well, maybe I don't know who I am. So let's see if the tarot cards can help with this. Spirit, angels, ancestors, come through for Virgo. Who is Virgo? The world. Virgo is very wise. Virgo has been through a lot in their life. The world represents completion, but it also represents lessons for me. Every time I pull this card, it makes me feel like you've completed some sort of chapter, you've learned some sort of lesson. In terms of like Monopoly, you can collect your $200 and pass go. But in terms of remembering who you are, I feel like you're an old soul with the world. You've been on this earth before. You're very wise. You've learned a lot of lessons. You've been through a lot in this lifetime, but also in other lifetimes. I'm also seeing the Seven of Wands. You are protected. You are divinely protected by the angels, by your ancestors, by God, by Allah, whatever you believe in. Virgo is divinely protected. Never forget that. We're seeing the Temperance card as well. I did pull this card for myself last night, but I left it out because this morning Spirit wanted me to relay the message that I got with the Temperance card. And I've been swearing a lot. I've been using a lot of cuss words in May and June. Gemini season has been really getting me to like cuss a little bit. It's making me think of that Miranda Cosgrove podcast where she's like, I actually do cuss a little. Haha, yeah. And they're like, what's your favorite cuss word? And she's like, probably fuck. And that's how I feel. Like, I've been cussing a lot lately. It is what it is. Maybe some of you have been cussing a lot too lately, or you've just been having like a lot of cuss words, curse words, swear words in your mind during this Gemini season. And the message that I got with this Temperance card was, we're gonna take care of those fake ass bitches. Dead ass what I heard. I have to be honest with you because that's what I channeled from Spirit last night. So Spirit's like, let these people act how they're going to act. Let these people project onto you whatever they want to project onto you. We're going to handle it. Specifically, Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel came through for me, and they're like, we're going to handle this. There's nothing you need to do, okay? We're going to take care of these fake-ass bitches or these fake friends or whatever it is, but you don't need to worry too much about that. You are divinely protected, okay? That's a part of who you are, is divinely protected and very spiritually connected. I'm also seeing the Seven of Wands as an energy of being in a position that a lot of people want. So maybe some of you forgot about this, or maybe it hasn't happened for you yet, but spiritually, your path is to be in a position that a lot of people want. The Seven of Wands is somebody who's defending their position from a lot of attack. So I feel like some of you have dealt with spiritual attack, or you've dealt with like literal attack from people, but it's because you hold a high position spiritually. And if it hasn't manifested in the 3D world yet, it will in this lifetime. But I'm feeling like you're meant to be some sort of leader, or you're meant to be some sort of like standout star, bright light worker. Okay, tell me one more card for who Virgo is. And then we're seeing the Princess of Cups. You're also a lover, and a caregiver, and a nurturer. That's a part of who you are too. The Princess of Cups to me is representing this energy of forgiveness and apologies, and I have been channeling a lot about the inner child lately. So some of you may need to tap into your inner child and see what your inner child needs. Because this Princess of Cups is giving me like a childhood wish or a childhood dream wants to manifest for you, but it can't because you keep forgetting about it, or because you keep choosing to not accept it as a part of who you are for some of you. So tap into your inner child, see what your inner child needs. But that's what I'm seeing for remember who you are. I'm also seeing this Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to tap into your inner child really quickly, but I want you to do it on your own too, just so that you can get your own messages, because you are incredibly intuitive and very spiritual yourself. You can do this for yourself. You don't need the cards. But I am also getting something about this Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing June 6th. We have a new moon in Gemini on June 6th, and it feels like there is going to be some like golden opportunity that's going to manifest for you. I'm seeing the Temperance card again. So your angels have some sort of gift for you, or your spirit guides have some sort of gift for you, some sort of manifestation coming in for you on June 6th specifically. I'm hearing that date. I've been seeing that date a lot. And this Ace of Pentacles feels like it's finally time for you to win or receive some sort of reward or abundance or money or gift or job. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but June 6th. Look out for June 6th. Let's tap into your inner child really quickly. Tell me about Virgo's inner child. What does the inner child of Virgo need right now? For some of you, it is forgiveness. Your inner child's asking you to forgive, and then the Ace of Pentacles came out anyway, so it didn't matter that I put it back in the deck and shuffled. Your inner child needs you to pursue what's going to make you happy. At the end of the day, that's what your inner child is asking for. And I also feel like your inner child is asking for some fun and for you to play and go outside and romanticize the little things in life and for you to just enjoy living or try to. But it does feel like your inner child's asking you to forgive yourself or to apologize to yourself for some of you. I'm hearing like you were young or you were naive or you didn't know. So try not to be too mean to yourself, try not to be too hard on yourself, and try not to hold resentment for yourself for how you acted in past situations. Two things that don't really exist, I'm hearing, are shame and fear. People use shame and fear to control us. But fear is an illusion and shame isn't real either. There's nothing to be ashamed about. You live and you learn. We all make mistakes. It's a part of how we grow and it's a part of life. So that's what your inner child is saying to you, but for some of you, you're going to get different messages from your inner child and what your inner child needs from you. For some of you, I'm getting that your inner child needs water, maybe like hydration, or to get around the water, to go to the beach, to the ocean if you can, to get around some sort of running water, maybe take a bath, shower, whatever. But I'm getting something about water could be really good for you too, specifically like getting around the water and allowing water to cleanse you. It could be a lake or a river or a pond as well. All right, that's what I'm seeing for you, like just channeling the messages in the beginning. I want to see what the overall energy is for you for the month. What's the overall energy for Virgo for the month of June? Also, I apologize about loud noises outside if you can hear them, but I think that they're picking up the trash. So that could also be a sign that the trash is being taken out in June, literally. Your overall energy is the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And then I just saw a beautiful little pigeon fly in front of me. And I got this message of June, the energy of June is healing yourself. You're finding a way out. Some of you, this Nine of Wands feels like jail or prison, or this energy of feeling trapped or stuck. And I'm getting that the Ace of Wands is like you're setting yourself free. You're coming up with an idea to get yourself unstuck. You're coming up with some sort of clarity. You're getting some sort of clarity to get you unstuck or to get out of this like trapped feeling. Maybe for some of you, you are getting out of jail or prison, or somebody is. Okay, but it feels like the overall energy for you for June is like healing yourself, finding what works for you. And I'm also getting something about like reigniting your passion. For some of you, you have a passion for writing or a passion for fashion, I just heard, or some sort of passion that maybe you kind of pushed to the side because it wasn't making money. And some of you, I feel like you put money over your passions. And there's something different about June where you're going to really create space and time for yourself to enjoy your passions, regardless of whether you make money from them or not. But for some of you, I am getting that if you do really pursue your passions and your skills and your talents, they may not make you money at first, but they will make you a lot of money in this lifetime. I am also seeing some of you writing about your pain in June. So if there's any like pain coming up for you, I feel like you're going to be writing it down in June, maybe turning it into songs, poetry, books, I don't know, but it feels like some of you are going to be writing about your pain. Maybe you're just journaling about your pain, about how you're feeling, and it's helping you to get unstuck, it's helping you to feel better. For some of you, this really helps me sometimes when I like write down all the things that are in my head and I look at them on a piece of paper, then I can see like, do I really agree with that or not? It wasn't just something that was in my head. Yeah. Okay. I'm also seeing some of you getting your nails done in June. I'm seeing a red color. Some of you are trying to figure out what color to do your nails in June. I'm seeing red. Some of you might also be dyeing your hair red in June. I feel like the color red is very significant for Virgo in June. Maybe that's your favorite color. But the red also signifies like root chakra, and the root chakra is all about safety and security. So you are going to feel more safe and secure in your environment, in your body, in your relationships this June. I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles again and the Star. So there is some sort of wish being granted or some sort of manifestation coming in for you, Virgo, this month. Some of you are going to find a home, especially when I'm talking about safety and security. You're going to find some sort of shelter. Some of you, you're on the move or you're going to move so that you can find some sort of peace, quiet, shelter. I'm also getting something about like an extended stay. Some of you might be staying at a hotel or an Airbnb for like 2 or 3 weeks or the whole month, 10 days. It's different for all of you. But I'm seeing like an extended stay at a hotel or an Airbnb just because you need some alone time so that you can heal yourself without any noise or distractions or clutter or whatever, or other people's opinions. But I am getting this energy of some of you finding a place to stay or finding a home, finding shelter, finding security for you, for your children, whatever it might be in the month of June. The Ace of Pentacles also does feel like a new job or some new work opportunity or more money as well could be coming your way in June. I keep tapping into that. I keep feeling like Virgo is going to be making a lot more money. There's an opportunity for Virgo to make more money. At the bottom of this tea leaf deck, we're seeing dolphin, and it says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Dolphins could be significant, but there is some sort of financial gain coming from work that you put in the past, or something that you did in the past is finally like materializing and coming to fruition for you in June. And it feels money oriented. It feels like there's money related to whatever this is, like a financial gain, literally. For some of you, I am channeling that June is going to be your best month financially. You're going to make the most money in June. I feel like it's finally time for some of you to make money. And I just heard a horn honk outside when I said that, so that feels like confirmation. We're seeing Wheel of Fortune. The tables are turning in Virgo's favor. This is something to look forward to. More horn honks outside when I said that. It feels like there's a lot of confirmation for you in the month of June. Like you think something, the universe literally confirms it. You say something, the universe literally confirms it. The Wheel of Fortune is also Jupiter energy, and I am getting this message of like, pay attention to the words that you're using and pay attention to your thoughts throughout the month of June, because what we think and what we say literally manifests. So June is a really powerful month for you to use your tongue, is what I'm getting, and for you to use your words and your mind. Some of you are having a complete 180 mindset shift, like completely changing your mind about something or about yourself. Maybe it's because you're remembering who you are. Maybe because you're remembering that you have a limited time on this earth. So you're like, I don't want to live in pain. I don't want to live in sadness. I don't want to live this way anymore. So you're just changing your mind. Virgo's very powerful. You are very powerful, especially in the month of June. And that's why Spirit's asking you to let people be who they're going to be. Let people fall off of this wheel. Let people leave your life. Let people misjudge you. Let people misunderstand you. Let people underestimate you. They have no power in your life. They have no free will in your life, right? Unless you give them power. But it looks like the tables are turning Virgo's way in June. The second half of the month, the second half of the year is going to be better than the first half. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, angels. Thank you, God. I'm so grateful. I feel like that could also be something that some of you are using, is the power of gratitude. Gratitude will literally change your life in June, just finding little things to be grateful for. Grateful for the air, grateful for trees, grateful for water, grateful for a bed, grateful to be able to buy groceries, grateful to be able to pay your bills, things like that. Just really focusing on what you're grateful for will bring in more to be grateful for. Tell me more about what Virgo can look forward to in June. The birds are definitely following you. They can like sense something in your energy is changing or shifting, and they want to be there to support you. So you may be seeing a lot of birds or hearing a lot of birds. I'm getting a lot of like birds and feathers along your path this June. We're seeing the Two of Wands. There's a lot of like planning and preparation time for you in the month of June too. I feel like that's exactly what some of you need. Some of you have been so focused on what's happening to you that you're not zooming out and seeing how it's actually happening for you. I'm getting something about like breakdowns lead to breakthroughs, and like chaos actually creates peace. But when we're in the thick of it, sometimes we really focus on what's happening right here and now and what's happening to us. I think I have one more. I'm sorry about the sneeze, but I learned that sneezing when you're talking about something means that it means that you're telling the truth. It means that that's confirmation. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. For all of you who said bless you, I appreciate you. But what was I talking about? That's what I feel like some of you need, is to step back and to zoom out and to see the bigger picture. And that's what I feel like you're getting this month, is a time and space to step back and zoom out and see the bigger picture and realize that everything is happening for you, not to you. And I think that that little mindset shift is also part of this Wheel of Fortune. It's also part of like this good energy that's starting to come your way, because you're shifting your mindset even just a little bit, even with those little thoughts of like, oh, it's happening for me, not to me. Okay. I'm also hearing persist, do not resist. The universe is here to conform to you. So persist, don't resist. Even if the current circumstances aren't what you want, eventually things will work out for you, but you have to persist, okay? So persistence is key this month. What else can Virgo look forward to? Some of you might have a trip in June, or some people might be coming to visit you from out of town, out of state in June, so that's something to look forward to too. My mom and sister are coming to visit me this month, so that is something to look forward to for me. And some of you have people coming to visit you, or you're planning a trip this month or for July, and that's something to look forward to. I feel like it's going to be a really good trip for you with the Wheel of Fortune. It's going to turn things around for Virgo, okay? The number 222 could be significant. I've been seeing that a lot the past couple of days. Give me one more card for what Virgo can look forward to. The Knight of Pentacles. This is Virgo. This is a Virgo card. So I feel like you can really look forward to figuring out who you are, or remembering who you are, because you already know who you are. But I think that there's been some sort of like subconscious blockages. There's been some substance abuse for some. There's been some people telling you that you aren't this, or that you're supposed to be this. There's been some societal influences. There's been a lot going on in the world energetically, and some of you are picking up on that because you're empaths. And so it's been a lot. It's been a lot of heavy energy in the collective for months, years even. But there is something about you remembering who you are this month, and it's bringing a lot of peace into your life. So those are all things to look forward to. Let's see what to look out for Virgo. What does Virgo need to look out for this June? The Page of Cups. Half-assed energy. That's something to look out for from yourself and from other people. I'm hearing be mindful of half-assing things. I'm getting this vision of some of you like cleaning your home or cleaning something, and instead of like moving everything around to clean, you just kind of like clean the surface or clean what you can without moving things around. And Spirit's like, no, move everything off the counter, rearrange everything if you want to, but like deep clean, actually clean everything, don't half-ass it. And that could just be a metaphor. So no half-assery, no half-assed energy for Virgo in the month of June. That's something to look out for. Catch yourself whenever you're trying to do things half-assed. Because I feel like if you do it half-assed, I don't have another word for that, but if you do it that way, then it's going to create more work for you in the long run. Okay. But also this is other people, and like apologies from other people with the Page of Cups, or just half-assed offers or opportunities from other people. Be mindful of that. That is something to look out for. I have been getting this energy of somebody is like regretting the fact that they abandoned you, or regretting the fact that they ghosted you, and now that you're doing better, that's when they want to come in, but they don't have anything real to offer you. They don't have anything substantial to offer you. And I really do feel like this person just wants to play with your emotions, or this person just wants access to your energy. or this person just wants sex. So take it how it resonates. That's something to look out for. It could be a water sign from your past or recent past. Page of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio to me. Let's see what else Virgo should look out for in June. The Knight of Rods. Haste. Watch out for hasty energy. I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. I'm getting reference to the story of the tortoise and the hare. And in that story, the hare gets so cocky and arrogant that he takes a nap. And so the tortoise is able to win the race because the tortoise just kept persisting and stayed consistent throughout the entire race, didn't give up even though the hare was so far ahead of him. So that's a message for you. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't make haste. Don't rush anything. Don't get cocky. Don't get arrogant. I feel like those aren't messages that you really need, but hey, that's what I'm getting. Look out for people who are cocky and arrogant and rushing. Those aren't the people for you, or those aren't the situations for you. If there's like an opportunity or a person who comes in the month of June and it makes you feel rushed, it's not the right person for you. Or if they come off as cocky and arrogant, it's not the right person or situation for you. I'm getting this energy of somebody trying to like buy your love, or somebody trying to convince you that they're better than they really are. I'm getting something about like a job opportunity. For some of you, you're going in for like an interview, or somebody wants you to work with them, and they're really like making their organization or their business or themselves sound better than they are. They're really like padding their ego, and that's a major turnoff for you, or that's a major red flag. The Knight of Rods could also represent red flag energy, so watch out for red flags. Don't ignore any red flags in the month of June. If your intuition is firing off that it's a red flag, listen to that. Anything else Virgo should look out for? We're seeing the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And it feels like for some of you, there is this like shift in your energy to start doing work that you're passionate about, and to start making money with things that you're passionate about. Because the Three of Pentacles in the reverse makes me feel like some of you have been in jobs that are not paying you enough, in jobs that don't make you happy, in jobs that make you feel insane, where you're around coworkers and guests and clients and customers who make you feel worse about yourself. And I feel like you're really being guided to look out for those situations and to get out of them this month. And then to pursue your passions, because the universe is going to support you, but the universe needs you to take some sort of inspired action. A lot of people are afraid to quit the job, which is understandable in the current state of the world that we're in and the current economy. I understand that. But for some of you, I'm getting that if you take the leap of faith and you take inspired action, the universe will support you and it will get easier for you. But the more that you stay in a job that you're unhappy with, or the more that you stay in a job where there is no growth or potential for you to move up or for you to expand, the more unhappy you're going to become, and the less the universe is going to be able to support you in those roles, because the universe and your spirit guides want you to be fulfilling your purpose and to be exploring your passions and pursuing what you're passionate about. The money will come. Okay, so some of you, I do see that maybe you're going to be quitting a job or losing a job in the month of June, but it's not a loss, really. It's truly a gain, so that you can focus on your passions and so that you can get the job opportunities that you want and make the money that you want to make. For some of you, I need to tell you this because it's coming up. Part of my reason for coming to downtown Los Angeles, Spirit told me that I moved here because there's a lot of people in the business industry. There's a lot of people who work here in downtown. Let's just put it that way. There's a lot of people who are working in these downtown offices and who work downtown. And Spirit is saying that part of the reason that I came here was to tell these people and to show these people that if they take the leap of faith to leave their current situation to pursue what's actually going to make them happy, they will make so much more money and they will feel so much more fulfilled when it comes to making money and working. Because we weren't put on this earth to work. We aren't living to work. We're working to live, right? So we might as well do things that we're passionate about and that we like to do and that fulfill us, right? So part of my mission here is to kind of encourage people to take the leaps of faith, because I'm getting that some of these people are so close to like promotions, or they're so close to running their own business, or they're so close to making the kind of money that they want to make, but they're not going to be able to do it in their current position. And they don't realize that they need to leave the current job or leave the current position to find something else. And that's where the raise is. That's where the promotion is. That's where the running their own business is. That's where the money is. You know what I'm saying? That type of a thing. So some of you could really resonate with that too. Like you feel like you're really close to this raise or promotion or making the kind of money, attracting the kind of wealth that you deserve, but it's just not happening. And it's because you need to take that leap of faith or take that inspired action to leave your current environment, to leave your current situation. Okay, so those are all things to look out for. The World card is showing up again. Nice. It does feel like there is some sort of completion, some sort of chapter coming to a close, some sort of lesson has been learned here for Virgo. I love to see it. Tell me a fortune card for Virgo for June. I don't want to make this reading too long. We're already 30 minutes in, so let's get one last card for Virgo. The fortune for June is future. It says you may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. Okay, so look forward to the future. And we did talk about how you might be traveling or somebody might be traveling to you from overseas, from out of the city, from out of the state. It looks like somebody's traveling to you or you're traveling to somebody this month. Even if you don't have it planned yet, it could still happen in June, okay? And then it says either way, great fun awaits. Great social fun awaits. So I do feel like you're going to have a lot of fun this month. Your inner child's asking for you to have fun and for you to play more and put yourself out there and experiment and experience life and romanticize the little things, Virgo. So I hope that this helped you. Sending you love always. Take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, and I will see you next time. Peace.